the LEC. It's been banned a lot there. We were a little bit late on the Urgot hype train here.
The Urgot's nice. It's another one of these stable top picks that can be really annoying for tanks to deal with, right? You just slowly tip away at the health of the Scion you have.
Another 10. There's not a word for this, I don't know.
Figured it out at the end there.
Bay's having a great start here, but Yohan wants to break it.
Early gank, that's really cute, and that's one way to get into the head of Nongshim. First blood, straight over the Udyr. Would like to have that gold onto Chovy, but you're still going to take it, and just not respecting the potential level 3 gank that does come in. Teleport again, and a ping onto him as well. Flashes down on Bay.
Yohan has it.
Oh,
he's going for it.
Yeah, flash stun. I think he might just die here once again. Easy kill. And
well, Valdez, I mean, that's
a huge mistake.
3 stacks going over to the Dark Seal that he started here in this game. And this is once again something we've seen Chovy do before. I mean, that Hanwha have played has been very strong in the early game. This one is like especially so. I don't know if Rich survives this one.
We have the ultimate available. He's going to just totally whiff. And now with the ultimate coming out here and the flash already used, Morgan is just dead. They're going to hand that kill over to Peanut, and that is fantastic news.
Stacked against him. And Peanut is always there to help Rich out, and they're high-fiving when this gets committed to. Got to be careful about getting an early lead onto this Hecarim. It could really mess up how your tempo is going to go around some of these Drake fights. First one does put on
fight here. Def taking insane amounts of damage. He got CC'd from 100 to 0 health there. There was nowhere for him to go. He couldn't even flash, guys. A duo kill, 2 of them in the bottom lane already. And once again, Duckdom is getting fed. 4-on-2, 4-on-3 scenario with Chovy, no TP, and on the top side of the map, but didn't quite work out. Nice try, I suppose, but the execution wasn't there. As the push with the Rift Herald is going to come in now, they're going to give some of this gold over to Deft. And Yohan going to split that up. And look at Duckdom, how confidently he's playing this lane now. He's got... Duckdom is climbing the Mortal Kombat ladder, you know? It's like every spot he like takes out another 80 carry.
Yeah.
As, okay, we're actually going to have another dive here on a Deft.
But late.
Really fantastic block comes out from Vista, but it's not going to matter, and Kellen will survive.
Just barely. He had to tank a ton of turret damage. Ooh, Vista gets slowed.
Uh-oh. He has to flash away, and that's another summoner taken away. Duckdom, though, no summoners of his own. Yohan, again, can't do anything.
Yeah. And if it was given over to Duckdom. This is just, you know, this is how these trades go.
Peanut's up here again, and what did I say about the ult cooldown? It's back up, and it's available. Morgan is going to get knocked up and feared from over the wall. See you later.
Wow.
Yet another fantastic gank timing comes out from Peanut, who is now 3-0.
I mean, you can't be taking trades like that when, I mean, look at the items of Morgan here. He's got a Tiamat and a Cull and a Giant's Belt, I guess, you know? Like, you're not at Peanut, it's just like, well, I'm here because, like, Rich starts taking the trade, and I'll hold that thought.
Chovy is up here. He's stolen the ultimate, able to deny the knockup. Does he have the damage is the question. Rich doesn't have anything. Udyr is here, and that's just going to be the kill. They hand that one over to Chovy as it feels like he's the janitor trying to sweep up all the, you know.
Chovy is like, you don't secure the kill. And then Rich gets a little bit greedy on this ward. Meanwhile,
okay, more trading down here. Peanut is in position again. This time Duckdom's going to get the kill. And Chovy with the Unbreakable Will. That's not going to last forever. Can he survive? He's trying to turn back the damage. And finally it does come out. Kellen is going pretty deep here. It's a lot of damage on Chovy already. Look at how much damage these rockets are doing. Going to be able to dodge the ultimate that comes out here, but...
part of the blue sea.
Yeah, they're just owning this bottom lane.
I mean, they are just, I mean, this is, I feel like a team that is understanding, finally, very late in the season, and they don't have, like, Morgan is not doing well enough. They don't have a great, consistent tank either to frontline against Duckdom's damage. That's going to be some extra cool to Morgan, though.
This is going to be the first real back-to-back 5v5 team fight, I think.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a huge test for Hanwha Life. Can they actually access that back line and get the damage done? Well, they're just going to try to break in through the front door. A massive engage comes through from Vista, and they get onto Duckdom. They take out the carry, but does it matter is the question. Two of them will go down. Toby is taking actually a lot of damage, and remember that Peanut is incredibly fed as well. 3-0 does the most damage on his team in that team fight, and Nongshim will take the Infernal Drain.
Unfortunately, Kaisa's just not at a point in this game where she can really do enough damage to get through that Scion. We saw the Killer Instinct come through, and if you go back and watch Deft in that fight, he does very little. I mean, yes, he does 2,000 damage, but a lot of that damage is into a Scion that does not die. You couldn't have really put it any better. Like, I just don't think that could have been a better situation for Hanwha Esports in terms of the start of the fight. Vista off on his own. Chovy's trying to win the game by himself.
Chovy, he really wants it, and he will get it. He will take the kill onto Duckdom, but they are pretty deep in here. So much damage is coming out from Chovy, but now we have Peanut, who is nearly legendary, actually, I think, in this game. And now he is the horse that you have to respect. Look at him just run at Deft. Deft is like, yeah, I'll take you out. No! No, you will not take him out!
Johan's in trouble here, too. Oh, he's going to scoop him.
Yeah, Peanut's looking for more. Are they going too far is a legitimate question, but I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Sion's too tanky. They're
Everybody's too tanky.
Turret.
Everybody's too tanky.
Yeah, Chovy went so deep, and he gets the kill again onto Duckdom.
7-0-4. 7-0-4 is Peanut in this game. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I really do. Oh, it's not that. He's not that low. But
yeah.
I'm gonna...
the Scion already there. And, you know, even if you do take out Duckdom, they have decent damage with the rest of the players in their comp. Even Bay is performing pretty well. This is going to be a really nice engage, though. Duckdom is frontlining, basically giving his life away for the turret. That is not what you want to see. And Hanwha Life will immediately jump on that opportunity. They're going to take down 2, make it 3. And Nongshim, that was a big lapse that could actually make Hanwha Life get back in this game.
This is turning into a fiesta a little bit, Valdez. No, I'm talking about Nongshim's Academy team later.
Yeah, I was about to say, call him up.
Yeah, and while it might be time next season, but I thought it was time after round 1, but that's just my take. I think Bay has a place in this roster for sure, but this is going to be a Baron, and Nongshim cannot give this Drake up.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to fight here against Hanwha Life with Baron buff. Now, again, they are still in, you know, a really fed position. Peanut didn't die. We didn't give any of that over. It's really just the Baron buff that they have to deal with. And this time around, they're getting some protection for Duckdom. Take a look at him. He's just kiting down Toby. But actually, Toby's able to get on top of him. And there it is. Morgan is able to get that ultimate onto that very squishy Jinx. Takes him out. And now Hanwha Life immediately are coming back into this game as Toby picks up 2.
I mean, Nongshim need to be grouped up and actually use the comp correctly in a front-to-back sense. I mean, sure, Peanut can flank and he can get side kills. He was able to take Johan off on the edge, but you need to have this composition functioning where Duckdom can actually free hit because you have a strong front line for him. Silas should not be able to get in that easily to these team fights without taking tons of damage in Hanwha Esports, right? And, you know, you even have the dead man's plate finish. I mean, going into a little bit more
18 seconds. You can kind of just do that whenever you want, so.
Yep.
He knew they weren't going to commit to a fight, decided he wanted to throw a rocket. As now we're going to have a 2-on-1 up there, but this is more important. They're trying to take down Chovy here. Do they have the damage is the question. Peanut, I think, definitely underestimating what Chovy can do here.
He is in 8-0 and 4 Hecarim.
Although, now
Chovy said no.
Have Bay and Duckdom here, so Chovy is actually just going to back away.
Well, is he though? Well, he wants Bay.
He was thinking about it, yeah. But even more egregious so, I feel. And, you know, we'll have to wait and see how this fight is going to go. Morgan is getting more and more tanky, and Chovy is quite literally 1v9ing. We're going to get this ultimate onto Rich, and the damage might just be there, as he's not able to get it. That's a huge ultimate that comes out from Bay, but where is the follow-up? Duckdom is zoned away, and Chovy is full health, and now it's Hanwha Life who are front to backing, but We get Dom, and they're just piling in on him. They take away all of his front line, and everybody on the side of Nongshim is going to be killed. Hanwha sweep them in a big ace in 30 minutes.
And they want to win the game right now. They're going to push towards this inhibitor turret. They don't have the minion wave just yet. Chobi's going to find his out him, how fed he can get early, and how he can play around this Sylas. And this was just a case of Chobi winning the game by himself. He's going to make a show of it as well. And Hanwha Esports, do they bounce back strong? Not really. It was a very close game, very shaky. But one thing has